everybody. Let me fix my phone over here. Okay. Phone is fixed. Let's wait a little bit until somebody shows up in the chat room. Alright. Let's see. Let's wait. I mean, my live streams are tiny. 15, 20 people at the most. I think the most I ever had was 28 people or something. So I'm just gonna wait until at least a couple of people shows up in the chat room, and we'll go from there. Okay. I wonder why nobody shows up. Usually right away somebody joins live chat. Okay. We have one person here. Okay, great. Let me close this window. Too noisy. Alright, well, hi everybody. So far we have one person in the chat room. Let me know who you are if you don't mind. If you're a regular or if you're just passerby. If you're a passerby, welcome. And if you're a regular, good to see you back. Oh, Ma Bear. Hi, Ma Bear. Good to see you. Good to see you in the live chat. Yeah, I was just saying that we're going to wait just a couple of minutes until a couple of people shows up. And we're going to look at some topics here today. 4 people we have here. Okay, great. All right, well, 4 people, good enough to start with. So, yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments if there's anything you wanted to discuss or any questions. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you more about Putin. Vladimir Putin. Some people, I'll start with this. Back before the pandemic started, and few years before that, I was all over him. I was all over Putin. I thought he was greatest president ever in the whole world, to the point that I even thought about possibly moving to Russia, settle down somewhere in Siberia and call it a day. And then, as you know, pandemic started, and he was the first who was pushing masks, pushing the poke. Seems like harder than anyone else. And so I started, those were red flags to me. And so I started to wonder if he is truly what I thought he was. And, the more and more it went on, the more I started to realize, I started to actually study him even more. And I came across materials on the internet that showed him being with other members of different elite groups. He went to Klaus Schwab's school, and you see pictures of him with the Pope and just all kinds of stuff. And why would he go and take picture with the Pope? Pope is Catholic. Putin, number one, he was hardcore communist. That's why he was head of KGB. Now he claims that he is Orthodox. So why Why would he go and meet with Pope? It doesn't make any sense, does it? And most of you probably realize that Pope is one of the globalists. Sounds bad, but it is what it is. And so, after studying everything, um, MC Pro, hi. Thanks for joining. MC Pro is my son. So good to see you in here. But anyway, so my love started to just weasel down for Putin because I started to realize that he's not what I thought he was. And right now, this war has been going on for 13, 14 months. Let's look at one place, specific place, Bakhmut. Russians call it Artyomovsk. The fight has been going on there for past about 8 or even 9 months, and it's not going anywhere. It's, in my opinion, all it is a meat grinder. Both sides are losing hundreds of men on a daily basis. Now, some of you might think, okay, maybe Ukrainians are doing such, such putting up such a hard fight that Russians just can't go any further. I personally don't think so. With all the, good to see you back, Mama Bear. With all the weapons that NATO and United States provided, of course, that only allows them to be in the fight. Because if it wasn't for NATO, if it wasn't for the United States, this war would truly be over, in my opinion, in a matter of weeks. Putin would literally steamroll over Ukraine. And the only reason they're still fighting back is because of all that help. So, nevertheless, this war, the more it lasts, the more. Hey, Carmen Jean, Aberdeen, Washington, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And this war, as it lasts longer and longer, I have more questions than I have answers. Sometimes I think, there's times when I think that they're all in it together, all world leaders. Oh, guns coast to coast. Good to see you, my friend. Miss your videos, truly do. So sometimes I think all these world leaders are in it together. China, Russia, United States, all of them. All this war, everything is staged. Everything is thought of well in advance. And they're just, all of them are just doing their part. Zelensky being an actor, sure puts on one heck of a show. He's good at that. And then, Putin and everybody else, they all look mad and, threat each other. But I think it's all staged. All of it is agreed upon in advance. Every move they make, both sides, it's truly like they're playing chess or even checkers, maybe. Not chess, make it look more legitimate. China, for example, in my opinion, is a testing ground. They can say whatever they want, but look where COVID came from. Came from China. Look at the China as a whole as pretty much digital concentration camp with all the cameras everywhere. You can't even move unless you go probably somewhere deep in the country. Maybe you can breathe. In the cities, you cannot make a move without some camera looking at you and recording everything you do and say. And then your social score drops. And then you cannot do anything. You can't even have basic things. You can have internet. You can buy airplane tickets, and the list goes on and on. So, in my opinion, China is definitely. This is why they haven't attacked Taiwan too, because all the Taiwan talk is just to get your attention on something and give media material to work with. And if they ever do attack Taiwan, in my opinion, it will be because somebody above, somebody who's above, Xi Jinping, will tell him to do so. And so back to Putin. So sometimes, and most of the times, I think that Putin, all of them are in cahoots. They're all probably drinking together, on some holidays, in some quiet lake, in some villa. And so sometimes I think they're all together. And then there is other times when I have another idea what could be going on. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong about all of it. But he could indeed be fighting the West, but with different idea. After what I know about Putin, after I know that he went to Klaus Schwab school, I have no doubt that he is one of the globalists. But there is a small but. I'm not sure if that's true. It's just my idea. Yeah, Red Scott says you cannot buy your way out of hell. Yeah, I think once you're there, you cannot leave. Just like that song Eagles sing. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. That's the truth. When it comes to any relationship with dark forces or with world's elites. Pilot coffee, excellent. Anyway, so here's where I'm going with it. My second option for Putin, possible option. He may indeed be fighting the West and the United States, but he might want to be on top of everybody. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but I think about it from time to time. Just if you look at how he pushes AI, he pushes AI in Russia harder, in my opinion, than anyone else. I mean, aside from China. China is just on another level. Other than China, he pushes AI so hard. I live in the United States. I go everywhere. If I need to go to the bank, I need to go to the bank. I need to show them my ID. I need to show them my debit card before I can do any transaction. Not in Russia. You can just go to the bank. Before you enter it, the machine reads your eye and realizes and recognizes that you are a member there, and the doors open. And so same thing in Moscow subway system. You can pay just with your eyes. You look at the machine, boom, doors open, go ahead, and they bill you later. I don't see this kind of stuff here in the United States, for which I'm grateful and thankful. I'm so glad. But as you can see, AI, and they try to put AI in every part of their lives now in Russia. They try to put AI in schools now. They want to have, they want to do teachers that would, excuse me, to retry, says something went wrong. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I can't see anything. There is no chat, and I'm not sure if I'm live at the moment. It says tap to retry, and I'm tapping, but it's not doing anything. Man, I wonder what this is. Hmm, interesting. Well, for whatever reason, it's not working. Hmm. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. It doesn't seem to be working. Well, if I I'm gonna X out of live stream and I'll restart the live stream. Something is wrong, not working. Not sure if you can hear me, but I'll restart the live stream right now.